Taxco, an underrated Pueblo Mágico set in the hills of Guerrero, less than 4 hours away from Mexico City, and known as the City of Silver, is a must-see when you're visiting Mexico. Come along with me as I explore this town and get to meet some of the locals along the way. And of course, enjoy good old beer o'clock. Let's go.
Well guys, Falcha, bienvenidos, welcome to another video. Where are we today? We're in Taxco, that's right. It's also known as the City of Silver. So there's a lot of silver production here, so we're going to check out some of those things. But as always folks, you're coming on the journey with me. I'm going to show you around this city. ¿Por dónde está el Cristo? El Cristo
¿Monumental?
monumental, sí.
¿Caminando o
¿Caminando está lejos? O?
Sí.
Sí.
Tiene que tomar una combi.
Combi, sí.
O taxi, no sé qué quiera pagar.
¿Dónde están las combis?
Las combis es aquí todo derecho, le da hacia la derecha.
Ajá.
Sube, va a llegar a un parque, ahí va a tomar la combi.
Sí.
Que diga Atache.
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 Sí.
Ajá. Y ahí lo lleva.
Muy bien.
¿Vale?
Gracias.
Y anden.
This is of course one of the Pueblo Mágicos, the magic towns in Mexico. So as part of an initiative to bring tourism to different parts of the country, they designated some of these towns as Pueblo Mágicos. There's a lot of little streets like this here, steep streets. And you wonder how you can get a car up here. You will see a lot of these Volkswagen Beetles as we know them, as they call them here in Mexico, the botros. There's a lot of these here. These were actually made in Mexico up until relatively recently. There's another one. And I believe the reason why there's so many of them here is because they're quite durable. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a wonder they never filmed Herbie Goes to Taxco, because he's certainly here. One thing about it, it's not a tourist mecca like Cancun or Puerto Vallarta or Baja California Sur, those sort of things. It's nestled away in the mountains, so it does take a little bit of effort to get here. Yeah, so I got here on the bus. Cost is approximately 200 pesos, which is about £10 sterling, or whatever it is in your currency. Leaving from the Tasqueña bus station, which is accessible by the metro. Anywhere in the network, 5 pesos, so really affordable. You could of course rent a car, but what's the point? Because when you get here, you're probably going to want to leave it somewhere and just enjoy the place by foot or by colectivo or taxi. Hola, ¿el Cristo es para allá? ¿El Cristo? ¿El monumento?
Sí.
Sí.
Pero está muy lejos.
¿Lejos?
Sí.
So guys, I've just found a little place to get a coffee here, and I've noticed this little shop with a coffee shop and lots of art things. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Saúl.
Saúl. Saúl, me llamo Mark.
Ok.
Sí.
Visitas.
Sí, gracias. ¿Y cuál vendas en la tienda? ¿Objetos de arte? Como...
Sí, materiales. Para la escuela, hay una escuela de artes aquí y no, bueno, nosotros estudiamos ahí. No había como materiales que nosotros pudiéramos comprar hasta ir a la ciudad o ir a otro estado. Entonces decidimos traerlos justamente para eso, para que hubiera como aquí ese tipo de cosas que pues tal vez le faltan un poco a la población.
Okay, bueno. So what he was saying is they sell stuff for art here, so they've got lots of acrylics and paintbrushes that they couldn't get here, so it's for the art school here in Taxco. So guys, what time is it? What time is it? It's coffee time, that's right. can't beat a good old cappuccino. So guys, nice and refreshed after that coffee, ready to make the trip up to the Cristo, to the Christ statue. I'm going to try and get a collectivo because I think it's a bit far to walk on a day like today. As always, you come with me. If you like the video, please subscribe down below, give me a like and a comment. You get more videos like this. Let's go. Hola. ¿Vas por el Cristo?
No.
No. Por allá. Hola, ¿vas por el Cristo?
Llegamos cerca.
Sí, cerca.
Sí, hay que caminar.
¿Hay que caminar mucho? Sí. ¿Cuánto hace? 9. No. So folks, I've just got the collectivo up there. It's a pretty long journey, crammed in with all the people coming back from work. The traffic here is absolutely mad. So these are little small roads, no footpaths or anything. And traffic's trying to go both ways. People walking, pretty crazy. Oh, right. I think I've got to go up these stairs to get to the Cristo. El Cristo está para allá.
Allá en las escaleras.
Las escaleras?
Ahí.
Oh, okay. Let's go. There we go, folks. People are very friendly here. They'll answer your questions. They'll give you some advice. If you're asking where to go. Solo sí. ¿Está lejos o?
Son unos 10 minutitos.
10 minutos, sí. Voy a correr. Ah, sí. So I go. Oh, there we go, folks. Got the collectivo, 9 pesos. That's about 40p in our money. So for nothing. That would have taken a long time to walk. Doesn't look far on the map, but trust me, get a taxi or a collectivo to take you to this little place. I just asked in the sort of main square. Hola. Hola, buenas tardes. ¿Para el Cristo? Sí. Gracias.
Saliendo a la derecha.
Sí.
Sí, está.
I'll tell you what, folks. You need your Weetabix this morning. Whew. Made a puff already. Yeah, I don't know if there is a taxi that goes to the top. Maybe there is. But we need a bit of exercise. Do this. Whew. And do be prepared. It's considerably hotter than Mexico City. So bring shorts, t-shirt. Someone's been on the beers there. That'll be me later. It is almost beer o'clock, folks, but not till I get to the top of this hill. They say only mad dogs and Englishmen out in the midday sun. Well, mad dogs and Ulstermen out in the midday sun here. 1:15 in the afternoon. It's pretty hot. Hot for our standards anyway. I appear to have taken a wrong turn. Not paying attention as usual. Goes back to school, you know. Mark does not pay attention in class. Well, 20 years later, I'm still not, well, more than 20 years later, 25 years later, I'm still not paying attention in class, folks. There we go, folks. We walked right past it, for goodness sake. So folks, I'm literally the only person here. What do you think of that? It is a Tuesday, of course, so it's not peak weekend season, but nevertheless, great place to come and escape from the town below. Look at that view. Wow, look at that, folks. Looking out over the sprawling town below. All the colonial style buildings, so most of them are all painted white with these sort of, you know, orange roofs. So you could be forgiven for thinking you're somewhere in Europe, you know, somewhere in Spain. And of course, this place was built by the Spanish colonizers. Take two. This place was built by the Spanish Take three. This place was built by the Spanish colonizers. I'm an English teacher and I can't even say that word. Try one more time. This place was built by the Spanish colonizers. Almost got it. Don't forget, although they were kind of in charge of the building, a lot of the labour was forced labour by the indigenous people, so let's not forget about that, folks. So guys, we're going to try and find my way back into Taxco. So folks, after my lovely ride down there, we've just arrived in the Zocalo, which is the main square. This is kind of like the main sort of focal point of the town. And of course, like every town in Mexico, there's a kiosco, or as we call in the UK, a bandstand. But it's kind of a focal point where you can sort of have music or have gatherings, that sort of thing. Of course, everyone's chilling out. Hola. Everyone's chilling out, relaxing, talking to their friends. Oh, do you know what? It's that time of day, folks. It's tiring making these videos, you know. It's a lot of work. I'm doing it for your benefit too. Hope you appreciate it. So let's have a look around, and it's almost that time of day, I think. Or should we go and see the church first? Yeah, I think we should go and see the church. Let's go and have a look around.
30 pesitos, dicen Taxco, mira, Taxco, Guerrero.
30.
30. O le dejo 2 por 50. Mira el de colibrí.
20 por uno.
Ándale pues.
Sí, 20, ok.
¿Cuál? ¿El bochito o la iglesia?
Bochito, por favor, sí. Muchas gracias.
Gracias, sí.
There we go. Gotta get your fridge magnet, folks, of every place you go to, so there you go. Hola. ¿Cuánto cuesta por cada uno? El cono. Gracias. I'll tell you what, such a day like today, I need one of these here. Before beer o'clock, it's ice cream time. What time is it? Ice cream o'clock. Gracias. I'm gonna enjoy that ice cream. So folks, the thing you must check out here is the parroquia. Gracias, tengo. A lot of sellers selling their wares. I've already got my fridge magnet, so I don't want to buy two. Unless you guys want one, do you? Anyway, that's the lovely church. We'll have a look inside that in a minute. So that, folks, is the parroquia de Santa Prisca y San Sebastian, the main cathedral in the town. Not quite sure what's going on here. Some sort of arrangement of mice in the ground. Of course, you can't come here without getting a photograph beside the sign, folks. Hola, buenas tardes. ¿Hay una marcha? ¿Hay una marcha hoy?
Sí,
Sí, ¿por qué?
es el candidato a la presidencia de aquí del Taxco. De aquí del Taxco.
Ah.
Y somos del partido del PAN.
Ah, ok, sí, muy bien.
¿De dónde nos visita?
Pero soy de Irlanda, pero vivo en la Ciudad de México. Sí.
Bienvenidos a Taxco.
Sí, muy bien, me gusta mucho.
Qué bueno.
Sí.
Qué bueno que le gustó.
¿Mm?
Qué bueno que le gustó.
Ah, sí, sí. Sí.
Bienvenido.
Gracias.
Ok, bonito día.
Okay, ya.
Hasta luego.
Just taken aback by the amount of silver shops. There's literally one on every street. There is no active mining of silver anymore, but that's how this place made its fortune. What time is it? What time is it? You know what time it is? It's beer o'clock, folks, that's right. And we're here down at the Zocalo. More rather, looking down on the Zocalo. Look at that view, folks. All this walking and talking, all this making videos, it's thirsty work. Salute, cilantro, and strawberry, like post, like a secretary, chocolate cab. Get that down your esophagus. Yes, I'm just in here in Restaurante Flor de la Vida. That means the flower of life. So I have been recommended by another YouTube video. So I'm going to check it out. Enjoy the view together. Enjoy the view of the church. So folks, I'm just starting off here with the alitas, the pollo, drumsticks, chicken drumsticks. Smothered in barbecue sauce. It's quite a favourite here in Mexico, for starters. I wasn't going to get it, but I was upsold into getting it, so they are very good at that here. I'm going to do all this hard work for you, so you don't have to. Decided to go for some enchiladas with mole rosa, which is like a pink sauce, the mole, which is from Oaxaca. And these are little wraps of chicken with some rice. So I'm not sure how it tastes, but you know me, I'm a spicy guy, so I love a bit of salsa matcha. This, if you don't know, I believe it's salsa matcha. It's like chilies in oil, and it's quite spicy, but that's the way I like it. That's one thing I do love about the restaurants in Mexico. There's always a little pot of chili or of sauce. Comes with everything. And you've got the green sauce there as well, so plenty of sauces to spice up your food. But inside there is all the chicken. Oh, dripping over the place. So it is kind of like a fruity flavour. I'm not quite sure what goes into a mole rosa. The traditional mole is brown. It's almost like a chocolatey flavour. But this one has a pink sort of texture. Anyway, buen provecho. I'm going to continue my food here. It's rude to talk and eat at the same time, so see you soon. So like I was saying earlier, it is the centre of the world for silver production in Mexico and in the world. And I just bought a ring there. Where is it? Lost it. It's a little bag here. So you will be given a lot of selection of silver shops. Definitely if you want to choose some jewellery, you've got your pick of it, folks. You can just get lost in this place forever, folks. Wandering around little plazas and endless markets. Loads of places to chill out and have a beer, have a coffee. It is pretty hectic though, because there's no footpaths and the cars just come flying at you, so you've just got to walk out of the way. It's definitely one of Mexico's hidden gems, folks. I've always thought it's a great shame people that come to Mexico and just go to Cancun. It's like saying you've been to Spain but you've only been to Benidorm. Cancun is not the real Mexico, folks. Yes, you can party there for a week in your all-inclusive resort, but in reality it's a small piece of Mexico and it's kind of fake. Like, this is the real Mexico. And is it dangerous? Do you think it's dangerous? Have a look around you. Selling Prit sticks. Guy with a wheelbarrow selling Prit sticks. See it all in Mexico, folks. By the way, if you listen to government advice, it does say in the US, you know, government advice not to visit the state of Guerrero, and particularly Taxco. So US employees are not permitted to visit here. I've absolutely no idea why, folks. Does it look dangerous to me? To you? To me, to you? Say it again. Does it look dangerous to you? Do you think there's any sort of danger around here? Probably the most dangerous thing is being hit by a car, I would say. Unless there's something I'm missing, folks. Maybe I'm just a naive Ulsterman sent to these places and actually I'm in absolute danger. I could be kidnapped at any moment. Any corner I turn, there could be a cartel man waiting to take me captive and steal all my money. So part of the reason I want to make these videos is to show you how safe Mexico is. I would say it's safer than Northern Ireland. There's more chance of you being involved in a fight or getting glassed or getting bottled or any of the above in the UK. Lots of VWs, lots of Volkswagens here. And I was speaking to someone earlier and she was saying the reason why they have so many Volkswagen Beetles here is because they're durable and they can withstand going up and down the steep streets. I don't think I've seen one of those in my home country for years, and if you did see it, it certainly would be a collector's item or would be at a car show or something, but here they're just regular taxis. There's the bus station anyway, that's where I've got to go back to later on. So 2 hours. A lot can happen in 2 hours, folks. You think it's almost quicker to walk because judging by the amount of traffic here. You really can smell the diesel. Like as I walk past these vehicles, some of these vans are like 40 years old. They're nearly as old as me. If only you had the ability to smell what I'm smelling. Right, let's see how many Bratros you can count here. Any Herbies? As always, folks, we go where nowhere else goes. We're exploring the streets of Taxco. I'm looking for a cantina. Looking for a lock-in. I'm looking for a shebeen, folks. I wonder if that Herbie's for sale. What do you reckon? 50 quid? It's your starter, is it going? So folks, I still haven't been kidnapped yet. What a surprise. Been walking around all these streets of Taxco, which is banned by the US government. If you work for the US, you're not allowed to come here. guess what? I don't work for the government. Oh. How do you wind these streets? You never know what you're gonna find. You can see why the Herbies are used so much. But even then, you can't get up these streets. These are all pedestrian only. ¿Sabes? Buenas tardes. ¿Hay un bar por aquí?
¿Un bar?
¿Bar para beber?
No, ¿quieres cerveza o qué?
Cerveza, sí.
Ahí venden, pero...
¿Dónde? ¿Aquí? La tienda así para llevar. Hola, ¿tienes cerveza? Sí.
Mamá Rosita.
Come enough to understand Spanish.
Ah, sí, un poquito. Oh, qué bueno.
They have
Look at the
Corona. You like Corona or this
Sí.
one is okay?
Victoria. But look, guys, I found a beer. It's beer o'clock. I've met these nice guys. ¿Cómo te llamas?
José.
Jose? Y? Manuel. I've met Jose and Manuel here. I'm gonna get a beer. It's beer o'clock.
Beer.
Close. Sí. Gracias. ¿Puedes abrirlo? Sí. Look at the size of that, folks. That's something.
Caguama. Full service.
Caguama. Sí, mucho gusto.
¿Qué?
Sí. Ah, sí.
Gracias.
Sí. Gracias. Yes, okay.
Pan.
Pan, sí. Conchas.
Sí,
¿Cuánto cuesta cada concha?
7.
¿7? Sí.
7 pesos.
Sí. Voy a comprar una concha como esa. ¿Quieres? O-
No, yo con esto.
Sí.
Es mi amigo Marcos.
Sí.
Ahora
ahora.
se la ponemos
Sí.
en esa bolsa.
Sí.
¿Una o dos va a querer?
Just one or two?
Uno. We just got some bread. Jose bought some bread from
Oh
the...
yes, that's for the coffee tomorrow.
Yes. For the coffee in the morning.
Coffee in the morning.
So I've just met Jose here. Nice gentleman. You're from Tijuana originally?
No, from here.
From here, from Taxco, but living in Tijuana.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Visiting my relatives, my father,
la familia.
la familia,
Yep.
and now my friend Marcos.
Yes, we just met. We literally was walking down the street and I asked Jose,
What a beer.
where can I buy a beer? Donde está el bar? That was what I said. Where is the bar? And look,
No, you say, where is the cantina?
where's the cantina? ¿Dónde está la cantina? I know, yes. I should have said that, folks. El bar in English. We say in English, the bar. Where's the bar? You know, it's common. You know, in Ireland we go to the bar, we drink,
Yeah.
we make new friends. But in Mexico,
Tell them, but you can buy a beer wherever you want in small stores, grocery stores.
yeah, like over here, look, we just bought a beer in this La Tiendita, a small shop, and we got some big Corona, 1.2 liters, un litro.
Un litro y más.
Y más. I better make sure I don't miss my bus. My bus goes at 7:35, so it's 6:45. We've got some time. You know
It's
what?
gonna take 15 minutes from here to there.
Yeah, 15 minutes, so I need to leave at 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I need to leave 7:15, be at the bus station. But you know what, folks? There's always time for a beer.
Oh yes, definitely.
Always. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Here I am in Taxco, Guerrero, Mexico, and I've made a new friend, Jose, and we're having a beer on the street, and life is good.
It's part of the life, right here.
Salud.
Salud.
Salud. That's it. Cheers, folks. After a lovely day in Taxco and that unexpected drinking experience with a local, it's now time for taco time, taco o'clock. Before I make my flight, my bus goes in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, so plenty of time to have some nice tacos from Tacos y Tortas, right by the bus station. Tacos and meat. These are tacos, folks. My favorite food. Between 35 pesos for all this. My cebolita was a little onion, basically scallions. So I must say I've had a really good day. I've had beer o'clock in the town centre. I've met a local. That's the best thing. Better than sitting in any sort of tourist bar. Walk around the outskirts of the city, talk to locals. I sat with Jose for about 2 hours. I had some chelas. We talked about how similar actually us from Northern Ireland and the Mexican people are. We have the same issues, the same problems, the same. The more you meet people from around the world, the more we are the same.